Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with my Birchbox unboxing for the month of March 2018. And let's just take a moment because this is actually the full calendar year of me doing subscription videos. The first ever subscription video that I did, like for terms of beauty subscriptions, was my Birchbox of March 2017. And it's so crazy to look back on that video to see how I've really, I guess, grown in terms as a beauty influencer and how my videos are set up and vice versa. And you know, it's a little humbling sometimes too, but that's besides the point. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about what's inside this one's box. So if you guys want to see what's inside it, then keep on watching. The first thing off the bat is I do love the color story of this month's box. It's very cute, very springtime, very cheerful, sunny, like as how it looks outside right now, but there is also like 2 feet of snow outside too. But needless to say, spring is right around the corner. I know the Northeast has been getting hammered with snow, and it's just like, I'm ready for spring to be here. I don't know about anybody else, but I am so sick and tired of snow. So this month's box, it looks like it's going to be all about springtime beauty. And the card inside here too is talking about you know, it finally being spring. I did a International Women's Day post on the day of, which was March 8th. You guys can check that out down below. I'll link it for you guys. And it's just talking about, you know, how as a company, Birchbox really relies on their women to kind of like promote, grow, and etc. And, you know, that's kind of a good, it's a good intake to take with coming into the new season of how to continue to be a female who can grow and become the woman she wants to be. I think that's it's a very underlying message, but a very hidden message, but a very clear message along the line of Birchbox. But needless to say, we are here with some goodies inside, and the first thing we're gonna go ahead and pull out is a perfume sample. And this is from English Laundry, and this is Notting Hill. If you guys recall, I think it was in my Birchbox from July or August of 2017, I found one of my favorite fragrances ever, which was the English Laundry Oxford Blue perfume, and I love that stuff. In fact, actually, I still have a tiny little sample here too because I'm so obsessed with it, and I just haven't purchased a full size. Being for whatever reason, I like to kind of cycle through my perfumes, as you guys know on this channel. And this, there's like not a lot in here. I feel as if like the sample isn't very sturdy, so hopefully it didn't spill all over. But ooh, it smells very florally, and on the card here it says that this is the heart of the scent is pure walk in the garden bliss, blending jasmine rose with herbal green notes, which might explain why I'm not necessarily loving the scent, because we know I don't love jasmine on this channel. But I will go ahead and put a little bit on my wrist here to kind of like see how it wears. With the Oxford Blue one, I really liked it because it is super long lasting. So if this is something I'm going to like, then, you know, it's good to know that, you know, this company, their perfumes do last a good while. So that's always interesting to test out. With it on the skin, it's not as heavy noted of jasmine or rose, which are two scents that I'm very finicky about. So I'll wear this out, see how it lasts, see if I like it, if it gives me a headache type of thing. But yeah, I do really like the Oxford Blue one, and maybe this will solidify me finally making that purchase for buying it for myself, but we'll have to test it out and see. Next thing inside our Birchbox this month is from Balance Me, and this is the Wonder Eye Cream. And I am almost like 85% sure I've already tested this out, if not like eons ago, like on one of my very first Birchboxes. I received an eye cream from a company, and I want to say it was Balance Me, in like my very first Birchbox or second or third. I remember not necessarily wanting it because I didn't think like under eye things were a major problem for me. I didn't think that bags or dark circles or anything were a concern, so I kind of just like handed it off to my mom, and I feel like that she really liked it. If this is the same one, I'll have to do some research, and if it is before the blog was born, obviously we would have no idea of knowing if I liked it or not. As I've turned 25, I don't want to say that like I've been taking that precautionary step, but I have been taking a little bit more consideration when it comes to my under eye areas. I'm somebody who strives to aim for 8 hours of sleep a night. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's not. It just really depends on my schedule. But I try to aim for at least 8 hours every night. And there are some nights that, hey, you know, you're up reading or you're doing something or you don't get home for whatever and you got an early morning. I was a really big fan of the Pep Start under eye cream from Clinique because I actually felt that working. I don't know if this would have some of the same effect because I don't know if there are peptides in here, but we'll have to test it out and see. And if worst case scenario it doesn't work, we'll just give it back to my mom again. The other cool thing about that eye cream though is that it is 99% natural ingredients, so of course it's a little bit more peace of mind when layering close to the eye, because I don't know about you, but my eyes are very sacred to me. I would never know what I would do if I were to go blind. Like, the less bad things I put near my eyes, the better. So that's a bonus thing about that. Inside our Birchbox this month we have a Winky Lux Glazed lip, I'm assuming lip gloss, and this is in Coffee Glaze. And in my Ipsy bag for this month, which I'll link down below, I received the Powdered Lights, the highlight, and I fell in love with that product because I don't know if you guys will be able to pick it up today. It is a perfect dupe for Pink Hearts from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette. So Winky Lux has been one of those brands that I've almost been wanting to test out more because I loved that one product. Normally, I am not a lip gloss person. As we are well aware on this channel, glosses and me usually just don't go round and round. I think that they're tacky. I think sometimes that they're just too heavy. I've never been a lip gloss girl. Even when I was little, like going to Claire's, I was never one of those girls. But needless to say, this is what it looks like. It is a very pretty, almost like goldish hue. I don't know if it will really kind of give off that look, but oh, hold on a second. Let me go ahead and swatch this for you guys because I don't really have anything on my lips right now. But I'll go ahead and swatch and see how it feels and how it looks on color, just on this color alone. I do have a little bit of remnants of the lipstick that I wore this morning, but I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference in terms of how this is going to swatch. But we'll go ahead and give it a shot. So here we go. So in terms of how it actually feels, it's really light. It doesn't feel too tacky. It's a little moisturizing too, which is kind of nice. The color itself, now mind you, I do have a tiny little bit of pigment on my lip already, but I would have thought that this would have been a little bit more of a heavier, opaque kind of rose gold. But this color alone here is really very subtle, very pretty. I really like it because it kind of gives a little bit of a natural sheen. It's not too overbearing. I think you could really layer this up if, say, you were to do like a darker lip and kind of give it an ombre effect with this. I think that would be really pretty. Not usually my cup of tea of how looks would go, but yeah, I'm pretty excited. The only downfall is that it doesn't feel like that this, oh maybe it does. You really have to like turn it tight and you can hear it kind of click if you are quiet. Like just make sure that it's clicked really tight so that way it doesn't dry out. But other than that, yeah, on a first impression, I really do like this color. I don't think it's overbearing. I think that it's subtle enough you can wear it every day with a natural look. And yeah, if it smells like donuts, I'm totally on board too. We have another product from Sunday Riley in our Birchbox this month, and this is the Martian Mattifying Melting Water Gel Toner. And I have really been a fan of whatever Sunday Riley products I have tested out. I've tested out the Clay Cleanser, I've tested out the CEO Brightening Serum, and this will be another one I get to test too. And even though I'm not normally a toner person, I think that's just because I've never really found one that I like enough to incorporate into my skincare routine. This is supposed to transform from a cooling gel to a water toner. It's supposed to clarify, remove oil, and visibly tighten the pores for clear matte skin. Oiliness is something that I definitely suffer from. My pores are pretty enlarged too, so if anything's going to shrink them and kind of mattify everything, I'm totally on board. If it's going to be worthwhile, it might be worth investing in, but we'll have to test it and see. I know, again, in the past, I really have liked the Clay Cleanser and the CEO Brightening Serum. Maybe I can add another one to my arsenal to add to a potential skincare routine, but we won't know until we try it out, so I'm pretty excited. Last thing inside our Birchbox this month is from OUAI Hair Care, and this is a leave-in conditioner. And I've tested OUAI products before, and I remember getting a mask from one of my subscriptions. I couldn't even tell you which one, and I wasn't a huge fan because there wasn't that much of a sample size in it, but I am pretty stoked to try this. It looks like you're just going to spray it onto your hair and then kind of brush it before you style it. In terms of the scent of this, it smells almost a little fragranty, like a little perfume ish on it, but again, that could also be the perfume sample I did sample out before. It's hard to tell how things smell because it is on my fingertips because it wasn't a very tightly sealed component. But yeah, in terms of leave-in conditioners, I have been loving my Marc Anthony Grow Long Serum because that has been one that I've noticed my hair actually does seem to be growing a little bit longer. Leave-in conditioners are usually something I do put in my hair every night that I wash it, just because on its own it does tend to get a little ruly, a little kind of crazy textured. Don't really love it, so the leave-in conditioners I put in, it seems to just be a little bit better for my hair. I like ones that aren't super heavy on the hair and just kind of weigh it down just enough to kind of like give it a little extra protection for when I am using heating tools and etc. So I'm excited to test this out. Again, I've tested a couple things from OUAI before, but haven't found that one product that made me fall in love with them yet. So maybe this could be the one. That's everything inside my Birchbox this month. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you like my videos and if you like my content and if you like me, feel free to subscribe by hitting the button down below, getting notified when I post new Birchboxes. There isn't really an apparent theme that's going on here, which is fine. Like, not every box is gonna have a theme, but I do like how there's literally a little bit of everything in this one. There's, you know, hair care products, there's perfume samples, there's makeup, there's skincare. I kind of like those boxes that are all inclusive, at least to test out something from each category. So I think in general, I'm going to give this month's box an A. It's pretty good. There are a lot of products in there I am excited about just by reference of other products from the same company. So yeah, I'm quite excited. So I will be sure to do a full blog review of all the products below, and you guys can check that out at the blog at Life with Sarah or at sarahlock.com, 2 H's, 2 K's, and I will be sure to link all my social media profiles down below too, so you can follow me wherever I might be. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Take care, love you always, and until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye.